Okay, so on to the implementation portion of this course. We're actually just going to do a quick overview about how to set up your Outbound Cadence. I've included a document in the resource portion of this video, so you can go and click that, and it'll open up the template document, so you can grab those and drop those in for use, and then you can customize and personalize it yourself. And so what that looks like is just a few of the templates that we're going to go over here in a second. Just how we sort of are embedding and personalizing aspects of it when we're enrolling contacts. And so go over there, grab that, and then I'll show you where to sort of copy and paste those. So they're actually sequential. And so if we go in here and click edit, we're doing a simple sequence. We're not doing including any phone calls. HubSpot actually limits the amount of automated emails you can send out to 4, or at least I've gotten that limit notification before. And so I typically have seen it structured and have structured it myself, and you should experiment with this into 5 steps. Okay, so it's 5 steps over 7 business days. Okay, so the first step is an automated email. Okay, and so if you go there, these are actually sequential. So this email template, apologies for the cold outreach, blah, blah, blah. And we'll go over sort of the psychology about how some of this is set up in the next video. And then we want to, so we're doing actions and days between actions, okay? And so when you customize these, you can actually edit and create these as templates. And so if you ever wanted to edit this, okay, so like if I go down here and I can create a new step, a new item, okay, so I want to do an automated email, an email call or to do. So an automated email, when you enroll somebody in a sequence, it'll automatically send them, obviously, right? If you select email, that means that it creates a task for you, and these tasks will notify you in your email that it needs to be done. And so if it's an email, if it's a call, if it's a to-do, LinkedIn Sales Navigator send in InMail, so that's a really cool integration that they have available, and then a connection request. And so if you click any of these, then it'll actually create that new step. Okay, so you're going to want to create each of these individual steps. So first one would be creating this introductory cold outreach email, and you want to personalize this with some of this information. Okay, so you can leave these blanks, because remember, these are templates, okay, because we're just creating the structure of the sequence. Okay, so first off is, hey, contact first name. Okay, so this is that mapped field that we had in the previous portion of the course. Okay, and I'm not going to go into some of the psychology about how to create this stuff. You can kind of pick and choose how you might customize and personalize. But we leave some of this stuff blank where we're going to personalize, okay, for down the line. And I encourage heavy personalization, because we've all gotten sales outreach, I'm sure, and not listened to it or responded to it. And so the more personalized you can get, the better. And so 2 things to note: booking a call, you're going to want to set up meetings in HubSpot. I'm not going to go over that. It's very simple. And if you edit your signature, so you'll notice at the bottom it doesn't include anything like my send-off. If you create your signature and you edit it here, then that'll actually get added to the end of everything. And so save these as templates. I save this as video personalization, because I'm actually personalizing these with custom demos of their website and who they are. But every person is going to sort of have a different process. I'm just showing you sort of the ability that you can do. So first one would be automated email. The next one, the next business day, connection request. Okay, and we actually have that template down at the bottom here as well. So I use a very simple, hey, opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Keep it sort of humble and to the point. Don't try and sort of overdo it. The next one, 2 business days later, so you give them a break. I like to go in with, sort of a feature rich about how we can sort of add value to their business. The Next one would be 3 business days after the fact is trying to connect. So if you one thing to note is the sequence is that if a customer responds to any of the emails, it kicks them out of the sequence. Okay, so it automatically stops sending them other, or if they sign up for a meeting. So that's one important thing to know about how sequences function. So you don't want to spam people per se. You want to personalize it. But if they respond back with something, then you don't want to obviously continue to send them, messaging like they didn't reach out to you. Okay, and then the last one that finishes off is sort of like a permission to close your file. Hey, look at the breakup email. Okay, so go and use those templates. Create your sequence. Save those as templates yourself, so that you can reuse those in other cadences. And then we'll jump into how to sort of how I focus on personalizing a sequence myself in the next video.